Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Adversity, it's something we all face at some point in our lives. Whether it's a setback at work, a personal struggle, or an unexpected challenge, these moments can feel overwhelming, leaving us questioning our abilities and our path forward. But what if I told you that these very challenges hold the key to building unshakable confidence? Simon Sinek once said, "Confidence is not knowing they will like you. Confidence is knowing you'll be fine if they don't." True confidence isn't built when everything is going smoothly. It's forged in the fires of adversity, when we're pushed to rise above our doubts and fears. Today, I want to explore how adversity, instead of breaking us, can become the foundation for our greatest strength. Together, we'll uncover strategies to turn challenges into opportunities for growth, allowing us to build resilience and confidence that lasts a lifetime. Let's embrace adversity as a teacher and discover the power within ourselves to thrive no matter the circumstances. Embracing failure as part of the process is essential when transforming fear into opportunity. Failure is often portrayed as something negative, an outcome to be avoided at all costs. However, this perspective overlooks the profound role that failure plays in personal and professional growth. When we shift our mindset to see failure as a learning opportunity rather than a definitive endpoint, we unlock the ability to move beyond fear and take meaningful steps toward our goals. Understanding failure in this way allows us to navigate fear with resilience and turn setbacks into stepping stones for success. At its core, fear of failure is one of the most common and paralyzing emotions people experience. It stems from a desire to avoid embarrassment, rejection, or loss. This fear can be so overwhelming that it prevents us from even attempting something new or challenging. However, avoiding failure often means avoiding progress. Growth inherently involves risks, and risks carry the potential for failure. By reframing failure as an integral part of the journey, we can see it as a sign that we are pushing ourselves beyond our current limits and striving for something greater. One of the most powerful ways to embrace failure is to view it as feedback. Failure provides us with invaluable insights into what works and what doesn't. When something doesn't go as planned, it gives us an opportunity to analyze the situation, identify areas for improvement, and adjust our approach. This iterative process is a hallmark of success across various fields, from entrepreneurship to the arts to science. Innovators and pioneers often fail multiple times before achieving breakthroughs, but their willingness to learn from each failure is what ultimately leads to their success. Each setback serves as a learning experience that brings them closer to their goals. Failure also helps us develop resilience, which is crucial for navigating fear and uncertainty. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks and keep moving forward despite challenges. When we encounter failure and persist anyway, we build mental and emotional strength. This resilience not only helps us recover more quickly from future setbacks, but also diminishes the power of fear. Knowing that we can handle failure makes us more willing to take risks and pursue opportunities, even in the face of uncertainty. Resilience transforms failure from a source of fear into a tool for growth and empowerment. Another important aspect of embracing failure is recognizing that it is universal. Everyone experiences failure at some point, regardless of their background, talent, or level of success. Understanding this universality helps to normalize failure and reduce the stigma associated with it. When we realize that failure is a shared human experience, we are less likely to see it as a personal shortcoming and more likely to view it as a natural part of the journey. This perspective allows us to approach failure with greater self-compassion and openness. To fully embrace failure, it's important to shift our focus from outcomes to effort. Fear of failure often arises when we are overly fixated on achieving a specific result. This narrow focus can create immense pressure and make the prospect of failure feel catastrophic. It's by instead valuing the effort and process, we free ourselves from the need for perfection. Every attempt, regardless of the outcome, becomes a valuable experience that contributes to our growth. This shift in focus encourages experimentation and creativity, as we are no longer constrained by the fear of making mistakes. Failure also plays a critical role in fostering innovation and discovery. Many of the most significant advancements in history have been the result of failures that paved the way for new insights and breakthroughs. For example, Thomas Edison famously failed thousands of times while inventing the light bulb. When asked about these failures, he reframed them as necessary steps in the process, stating that he had simply discovered thousands of ways that didn't work. This mindset demonstrates how embracing failure can lead to persistence, ingenuity, and ultimately, success. Learning to embrace failure requires a willingness to be vulnerable. Admitting that we don't have all the answers and that we may make mistakes is a courageous act. Vulnerability allows us to take risks and pursue opportunities without the constant fear of judgment or rejection. It also creates space for collaboration and support, as we are more likely to seek help and guidance when we are honest about our challenges. Vulnerability fosters connection and growth, both of which are essential for overcoming fear and turning failure into opportunity. One of the most practical ways to embrace failure is to reframe our definition of success. Instead of measuring success solely by outcomes, we can define it by our willingness to try, learn, and persist. This broader definition acknowledges the value of effort and resilience, making room for failure as a natural part of the process. By celebrating our attempts rather than fixating on results, we create a more empowering and sustainable approach to personal and professional growth. Embracing failure also helps to dismantle the illusion of perfection. Perfectionism often amplifies fear of failure by setting unattainable standards and creating an unrealistic expectation of flawless performance. When we accept that failure is inevitable and even necessary, we free ourselves from the pressure to be perfect. This acceptance allows us to approach challenges with greater confidence and creativity, knowing that mistakes are a normal and valuable part of the journey. Embracing adversity as a growth opportunity is a transformative mindset that allows us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and purpose. Adversity, though often painful and difficult, has the unique ability to teach us lessons, strengthen our character, and help us uncover strengths we never knew we possessed. While it is natural to shy away from hardship or wish it would disappear, seeing adversity as an opportunity rather than an obstacle can completely change how we experience and grow from difficult situations. Adversity is an inevitable part of life. Whether it comes in the form of personal setbacks, professional challenges, or unexpected disruptions, no one is immune to experiencing difficult times. What separates those who thrive in adversity from those who are overwhelmed by it is not the absence of challenges, but their ability to adapt and learn from them. This perspective requires a shift in mindset. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? We can ask, what can I learn from this? Or how can I grow because of this? One of the first steps in embracing adversity is recognizing that it often presents opportunities for growth that we might not otherwise encounter. Challenges force us out of our comfort zones, compelling us to think and act in ways that we might not have considered before. For example, losing a job can be a devastating experience, but it can also provide the opportunity to reevaluate one's career path, develop new skills, or pursue a passion that had previously been set aside. The discomfort and uncertainty of adversity create the conditions for creativity, resilience, and personal development. Adversity also teaches us the importance of resilience. Resilience is not about avoiding pain or difficulty, but about bouncing back and finding ways to move forward despite obstacles. Each time we face adversity and persevere, we build our capacity to handle future challenges. This process strengthens our mental and emotional toughness, enabling us to approach difficulties with greater confidence. The ability to stay grounded and adapt in the face of adversity becomes a skill that serves us not only in moments of hardship, but also in everyday life. Adversity has a way of revealing strengths and qualities within us that we may not have recognized before. When faced with challenges, we are often required to dig deep and draw upon resources we didn't know we had. This might include discovering a talent for problem solving, developing a deeper sense of empathy for others, or realizing that we are capable of enduring more than we thought possible. These realizations can be empowering, showing us that we are stronger and more capable than we previously believed. Another way adversity promotes growth is by fostering self-awareness. Difficult times often force us to reflect on our priorities, values, and goals. In moments of struggle, we gain clarity about what truly matters to us and what we are willing to fight for. This introspection can lead to a greater understanding of ourselves and a renewed sense of purpose. By embracing adversity as an opportunity to learn more about who we are, we can use these insights to make more intentional choices and live more authentically. Adversity also teaches us the value of persistence and patience. Growth is rarely immediate, and the lessons of adversity often take time to reveal themselves. It can be frustrating to face setbacks without seeing immediate progress, but learning to stay committed to our goals despite challenges is an essential part of building resilience. Over time, persistence allows us to overcome obstacles and achieve things we might have thought were impossible. Each small victory along the way reinforces our belief in our ability to handle adversity, creating a positive cycle of growth and self-confidence. Furthermore, adversity can deepen our empathy and compassion for others. Experiencing hardship ourselves often makes us more understanding of the struggles others face. This newfound empathy can strengthen our relationships and inspire us to support those around us. By connecting with others through shared experiences of adversity, we build stronger communities and create opportunities for mutual growth and healing. Adversity, in this sense, not only helps us grow individually, but also brings us closer to those around us. It's also important to recognize that growth through adversity does not mean denying or minimizing the pain and difficulty of the experience. Embracing adversity involves acknowledging and accepting the reality of the situation while choosing to focus on the opportunities it presents. This balance between acceptance and action is key to transforming challenges into meaningful growth. By facing adversity with honesty and courage, we create space for both healing and progress. Adversity can also serve as a reminder of our resilience and adaptability. Human beings are incredibly capable of adjusting to new circumstances and finding ways to thrive, even in the most challenging conditions. When we embrace adversity as a growth opportunity, we tap into this innate ability, reminding ourselves that we are not defined by our circumstances, but by how we choose to respond to them. This perspective allows us to approach future challenges with a greater sense of confidence and hope. In many cases, the growth that comes from adversity extends beyond the individual level. Challenges often inspire us to make changes that benefit not only ourselves, but also the people and environments around us. For instance, someone who overcomes personal struggles might use their experience to advocate for others facing similar challenges, or to create solutions that prevent others from experiencing the same difficulties. In this way, adversity can lead to broader positive change, demonstrating its potential to be a powerful catalyst for growth and transformation.